It is edge of the seat time here. Their place in the league at stake. Great for the neutrals, utterly unbearable for anyone with a vested interest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Senegal cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Mbappe! Oh, super. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Face to face with a decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Senegal have the chance to go the other way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Spread out to the left. Hazard. Saliba. Ah, that's a fine interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. Threads one in. Good ball over the top. He's on it, can he get away? That's a good ball. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Barcelona given another corner. Barcelona have their third corner. Hazard clears it away. Can he finish? If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hangs one in. And he was alert to it. That's really well manoeuvred. Hazard. Bastoni. Rodri. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Now the delivery. He rises! That's a half-decent try.
Villa seems absolutely shocked and annoyed. Did all the hard work and failed to make it count.
Camavinga. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Camavinga. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts, and it's Azar. Looking for the run. Mbappe! Thinks one through. Good ball, good take. He's on real chance! Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. To Azar. Mbappe. Senegal! Goal! Senegal! Feel the relief, just feel it. He felt obliged, and he did oblige. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
They have what they wanted. And he shoots! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a...
And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. No, that's been intercepted. Azar. Guardiol. And that is expertly dealt with. Azar. Now it's Villa. That has not gone well. Bastoni. Alexander-Arnold.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps.
Can they get him away? Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Senegal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Je vous rappelle qu'il est strictement interdit de fumer en dehors des zones prévues à cet effet. Merci de votre compréhension.
Barcelona get the second half started. Driven forward. The pass has gone astray. Bastoni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. And it's Camavinga. Now Saliba. Guardiol. Now Saliba. Camavinga. And he's forced to go back. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. To Azar. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yamal is the guilty party there. Guerrero. And it's Conte. Tries to play it through. In by Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Saliba. Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. Hazard, who's set up one goal so far. Great vision. Hazard. It's a goal kick. Camavinga.
Le nombre de
Camavinga
spectateurs
looking to
pour ce match,
penetrate opposition
80
lines.
314.
Good chance here! Hazard, there he goes, motoring forward. It's Hazard! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Foden going face to face with his great rival. And this is Hazard. Real chance here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. They're up to 5 corners now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hazard. Now, can he find a finish? And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's a key interception. Xabi Alonso spots it and intercepts. Hazard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Camavinga. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Camavinga crosses it in. Good read, needed to be. Hazard. Hazard. Good, strong midfield running here. And that could set him on his way. And he's there to clear it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Foden. Foden on a strong run down the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? Hazard. He might be in here! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Yamal. Lovely feet.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Conte gives it back. Hazard. He's in at David Villa. Guardiola has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, before saving his team, if you like, he needs to learn to save himself. Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
Now it's Hazard. They're urging, and the shot!
1 minute.
Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rodri.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get...
And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Senegal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And with that, it's time... Senegal are staring into the abyss.
Chers
Only a win will do
nous
here,
souhaitons la
otherwise
bienvenue
they
pour
are
ce
down.
match.
This truly is
Sénégal,
crunch time.
America.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Senegal come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. It's a pretty loose pass. They're urging him to shoot.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a whisker away. And that's been won straight back. Vardiol. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and...
Yamal! Goal! Senegal! The deadlock broken in this defining game. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Senegal have their opener. It's Dembele! That was mighty close. Quarter of an hour played. Adams picks it up from the goal kick. Dembele, is having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Now it's Mbappe. That's been slipped through. Asa! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Howson. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. It's a threat. Goes for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Dembele. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's on it, can he get away? That looks a good ball through. Now it's Yamal. Can he get it through? Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
Here's the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Rodri stood up well to him there. Now this could be a chance. And here's Ronaldinho. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. In by... He rises! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Camavinga. Great ball if he can get there. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball, good take. He's beaten the last... Tries a shot! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected.
Camavinga! Oh, that is very close.
Camavinga brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Camavinga. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he get on the end of this? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Changement.
So we're into the second 45. Rodri. Camavinga. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Hazard. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, sweet feet. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Threads one in, thinks about the shot, takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe. Howson. And it's Iniesta. This looks promising for Iniesta. Good read, needed to be. It's Iniesta! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Alexander-Arnold has a look and plays it forward. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold looking to run onto it. Iniesta chasing after it. Howson, great defending, strong and determined.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce
60
match,
minutes played.
80
It's been
314.
slipped through. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's picked out the run. And that has been clubbed away. Aims beyond the defence. Iniesta. He can get that clear. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now there's a shot, surely! It's in! And the comeback is complete! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Club America get themselves in. Big chance! Now it's Yamal. Now it's Hazard. Club America needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And the through ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Picked out brilliantly, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Hazard. So close to drawing level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, it's a situation that's increasingly desperate now. Your hand is being somewhat forced.
Oh, this looks sharp.
À leur place, le numéro 18.
And this is
Le
Torres.
numéro 8.
And he's picked out the
Le
run.
numéro 4. Messi.
Terrific
Le
header.
numéro 19. Le
That's a
numéro 2.
half-decent try.
Attention,
Hussein
changement.
just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Caicedo. Looking for the run. Foden is in a really good position out wide. Messi.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
David Villa. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Attention, attention.
Senegal
Le trafic
found it all
risque
too
d'être
much in the
très
end.
dense.
They
Quelques
came into the day
difficultés.
with one mission. It's a mission they could not fulfill. Your reflections then, Jim?
Senegal really were made to suffer today. They knew what they were up against, and still it made very hard viewing for me, knowing this was always going to be the likely outcome. Well, at least they will have the chance to bounce back, although that's probably the last thing they'll be thinking about right now.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Rice has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. Flashes it across. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Senegal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pass somewhat off target. And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well measured. Højlund! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Yamal. Nicely shaped ball. Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Back in possession and ready to go again. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Senegal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Looking for a runner. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. And Alexander-Arnold. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Musiala. Ambitious ball here. Saliba. And it's Camavinga. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Alexander-Arnold gets flagged offside. Not the most accurate pass.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Played into space. Now it's Foden, and he's certainly onside here. Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's tried one! That's a half-decent try.
Musiala usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Tries to pass it through. Yamal. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga. He shifted it to the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiola.
Additionnel.
Deep into stoppage time. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Changement.
So off we go once more. So neither side has yet broken through. And he's managed to get free. Hazard. No way through. That's the throw. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! He scores! The second half sparked straight into life. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Senegal have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Guardiola going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Mbappe. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge... Cristiano Ronaldo!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Hazard bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe, looking for a runner. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gravenberg. Modric. And the pass is intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Modric. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. Rodri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Hazard. Now this could be a chance. Hazard. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Senegal still without a single shot on target. Vasco da Gama ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Out to the left it goes. Just eases him off the ball. No way through. Well read, nice interception. Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Senegal presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Gol marcado para o Senegal. Aos 29 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 11.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's a throw. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Konate proves too strong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Knocks it into space. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rodri tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful, and he's on his way! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hazard powering forward here. And Guardiol. And it's Camavinga.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Yamal.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Senegal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here we go again. Casillas sends that a long way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ambitious ball here. Modric is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Hazard. He has found the way through. It's run loose here. Konate calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Messi. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Senegal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Bastoni. Camavinga. So we've reached the hour mark. No, that's been intercepted. And we're not going to make any further progress now. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vasco da Gama have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. Senegal are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Azar. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's through here. This looks promising. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold stood his ground strongly.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama.
Vasco da Gama choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. They've got a corner here. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Valverde! And he hits the net! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now, he's got space here. Mbappe looking to run onto it.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 7. Teremos uma substituição.
That is good alertness. And this is Ronaldo. Wriggles his way through. Good take. Tries a shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Camisa 38. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20. Camisa 6.
Nemecha. Oh, that could cost them.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Nemecha picks it up from the goal kick. Son Heung-min. Shot could be on. Decent chance!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Azar. Oh, that's neat. Konate gets over and intercepts.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
4 minutes additional time.